Just look at those. That is absolutely fabulous. These are the ones I like with the skin on. Crunchy, crunchy. And then these are normal chips. Our normal chips. Fabulous. They are tremendous. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we are talking chips. The perfect chip. How do you make the perfect chip? From real potatoes, not from packets. Real potatoes in an air fryer. We are using the Cosori Dual Blaze Twin Fry for perfect chips. Perfect chips in any air fryer, but because this has this super 10-litre basket, we are going to do two styles. We're going to take all the skin off one, we're going to leave the skin on the others. I like skin on, people like skin off. We're going to make the chips perfect chips. You can stick your 3 fry chips. They will not be the perfect chip. It can only be achieved from an air fryer. Let's show you how to do it. Come on. So we got some potatoes. I've got 2 bowls of water. We're going to peel these. We're going to just chip these. They're going in water. They will be in water for about 30 minutes. The starch comes out. We're going to give them a rinse, pat them dry, and we're going to carry on. So to make the perfect chip is a really easy procedure. We've got these little potatoes here. They've already been washed. That is our chips. Straight in a bowl of water. These have been washed and pat dry. We are keeping skin on for these. These are beautiful. This is how I like my chips, you know. They're like steak fries. They're fantastic. And then for our others, we are just going to peel. Peel away, nice and steady. And then these are going to go in water as well. Now there's going to be more starch come out of these, obviously, because they've got no skin on. Again, we want chips. Perfect chips. Just like that. Look at those. So let's crack on and do all our chips. A little bit of salt in each bowl of water. Little mix. Little mix. And they stand for 30 minutes minimum. Now, you know, you could actually stand these overnight. Fabulous. 30 minutes, and then we're going to give them a good rinsing. 30 mins, let's give them a rinse. And we want to be putting them in a tea towel. Straight in there to dry. Get your tea towel over. Give them a little bit of a drying. We're going to go over it with the kitchen towel as well to make sure they are fully dry. We want crisp chips. Okay, let's swap out. Next lot, rinsing in our tea towel. Dry off. Okay, grab yourself some kitchen towel. They're pretty dry. We need to make sure they are dry. Now what happens is moisture on chips, soggy chips. Come on. In your bowl. Same with the other ones. So we got skin on, we got skin off. In a bowl. We got this huge basket. We're going to take that out because we're going to use the Grand Zone, which is the whole lot. And we are really going to chuck these in here and pile them all up. We are going to make it not how you should. You normally should have space in between. Come on, let's chuck it all in. We know it can do it. Right, we're going to go Grand Zone and we are going to set it for 3 minutes to preheat. Back to our chips. Now it's a season to taste. It's up to you. So we're going to go in there with some salt. And on there. We're going to go in with a little bit of oil. Oil of choice. You can use olive oil if you want. Up to you. I'm going to give that a mix. I'm going to coat up those chips. Got that salt on there. Oh, same with this one. Come on. In we go. Let's not mess. Fabulous. Okay, that's done. This is how ridiculously easy this is. Out with that. In with that. They are completely packed in there on Grand Zone. It's on for air fryer. It's on for 20 minutes at 200 degrees. Hit start, job done. So what we're going to do halfway through, we're going to do the old-fashioned way of take it out, give it a little shake, put it back in. We've piled the chips on top of each other. We want chips. We don't just want 4 or 5 all neatly laid out. We want a basket full. Dual heating, top and bottom, should heat the chips. However, it ain't going to get all that lot, is it? Come on. Shake, back in, back on, done. Whoa, look at those. A little bit of colour coming on there, look. We're going to do that. Only because we've got a crowded basket. In they go. Back on. Okay, just a quick one while that's cooking away. Corn flour. People who bleat on about corn flour and putting corn flour on chips. Now, I have done it myself, but a lot of people swear by it. Now, there's a problem with corn flour. If you're going to put corn flour on your chips, and it does work, but it normally works for the smaller, thinner chips than it does for big fries, big chips. What you have to do is make sure that your chips are perfectly dry like we did do. You put on your corn flour, about a tablespoon, something like that. You have to make sure it is completely evenly distributed on your chips. Then you add oil. Add the oil to it, make sure that it's all evenly distributed again. Why? If you've got clumps of corn flour, you're going to get a powdery finish on your chips. And 2, corn flour needs the oil to fry to crisp. It's as simple as that. So for bigger chips like this one, we don't really need it. Okay? And we've got a crowded basket in there as well. All we need to do is oil it like we've done, put it in and cook it. So using corn flour, some people swear by it. Some people have seen other people do it and they tell you how good it is, but they don't do it themselves. So we've just talked about how you use it. I ain't using it for big chips. It's up to you. There you go. Now, does corn flour actually absorb moisture? Of course it does. You know, and for the smaller chip, it crisps them up fantastic. But for big, beefy chips, we want beefy chips in our bread, it doesn't really make much of a difference. There you go. Okay, we've had the time, let's have a look. Oh, they need 5 minutes more. Look at these are absolutely beautiful. Whoa, nicely crisping up those, but they need about another 5 minutes in there. Listen to that. Get them back in. And they're on, we're off. 5 minutes more, beautiful chips. We are done. We're on cool down. Let it finish its cycle and then we're gonna get the chips out. Butter some bread and a bit of salt and vinegar. Way, fabulous. Out we come. Oh, look at those. Look at those. Absolutely fabulous. Right, we're going to attempt to get those into those two things. Wow. Pretty good effort that, actually. Okay, so it's in the kitchen towel just for that extra little bit of oil on there, you know. So give it a dust off. And there you go. That is perfect. Perfect air fryer chips. I like these, they're a bit like wedges. And yet these are just like normal chips. I've got a couple in each basket there, look. Look. Just look at those. That is absolutely fabulous. These are the ones I like with the skin on. Crunchy, crunchy. And then these are normal chips. Our normal chips. Fabulous. They are tremendous. That is how to make real chips in the air fryer. Perfect chips every time. You can keep your triple fry, and I'm going for these. Come on, let's butter some bread. So you're going to want to know what they're like. Crispy. Crispy outside, look. Oh. Look at that fluffy goodness in there. Look at that. So that's our chips. Same again, we've got a nice crispy outside, but we got more of a fluffiness inside there. More of a fluffiness. Now I don't know if that's because it's still got the skin on, trapping the moisture in, but they are delightful. Come on there. Butter. Get it lathered on. Oh, look at that. Oh, sensational. We're mixing and matching. We're in here. Some chips at one end. Some wedges at the other. Look at those. Oh, that is ridiculous. And you know, it's got to be done. Vinegar. Malt vinegar. Salt. And that's it. We've got a chip butty. Look at that. Oh, sensational. Come on. In here. Oh, crunchy. Crunchy. And that is a northern chip butty. Outstanding. That is completely outstanding. There you go, you just can't beat it. Chips in the air fryer, perfect chips every time. Oh, raised in the north, chip butty. Oh, outstanding. Proper food. Raised in the north, chip butty. Home comforts. Good crispy chips. Got a fantastic crunch to them. They are perfect chips every time. Let me stuff my face. There you go. That is the only way that you're going to get perfect chips. You can triple fry, double fry, put them in cold water, fry them, cool them down, reheat them. You can mess around forever, but with an air fryer, 20-25 minutes, good wedges, good chips. Easy, no messing around. Leave it, done, cook something else, serve it up with your chips. That is absolutely outstanding. So there you go, that's so simple. Perfect chips every time. Share with your friends. Tell them how easy it is to make chips in the air fryer. Air fryer we use today, Cosori Dual Blaze TwinFry Air Fryer. We did the big basket so we could put a lot of chips in. We put a lot of chips in. It did the job. Fantastic air fryer. If you like what we're doing, don't forget, big like and subscribe. Come on, smash that like, put that thumbs up, ring that bell. Catch you in the next video.